move to 2.11, Chancellor's Reports.
Thank you, Trustee Bonilla. I have, for the report today, I've asked the college presidents to be prepared to give you an update on the emergency funds issue with COVID-19 and the distribution of Chromebooks, just so that you can have that information. And before I turn it over to the colleges for their reports, then I also wanted to just let you know, Trustee Bonilla, that there was a student that spoke in public comment that seemed to have a question. We weren't able to really understand her question, but Dr. Brown is going to reach out to her to see if there's some way in which we can assist her. So I just wanted to let you know that. And with that, I'd like to call on the college presidents, if I could start with Dr. Gilkerson with the College of Alameda.
All right. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to see you or see lots of names on my tiles on my screen. Love the zooming. I just want to give a quick update on what we're doing at COA in our emergency preparedness for students on aid and Chromebooks. It's going to be similar, I think, to what we hear from my colleagues at the other 3 colleges. It's because we've worked really collaboratively with the vice presidents of student services, with the staff and student services to have one experience for most of our students, so they have equitable aid going out regardless of where they attend in Peralta. And so at COA, we're very proud that we launched online our webpage for the emergency aid grants today. So you can go to our website and get the aid for, and I'm sorry if you hear my cat now at the door. She is deaf and she is yelling at me. So she needs some aid after this, I think. And so we have some emergency food aid for students that they can apply for e-cards, either to Safeway or other vendors that we're providing to students, so they can go online through our hunger-free campus funds. We've braided together some other funds for some other grants for students, so they can go online. There's an online form to fill out. They do that. We process it for their aid. I think the big upcoming aid for students at all the colleges will be once we roll out as a district our CARES Act funds. That'll have significant funding towards our students. And then lastly, we are starting this week rolling out our Chromebooks to students. Our disbursement will begin on Thursday. I'll be on campus for 3 hours on Thursday handing out Chromebooks to our students. So I shouldn't say stop by and see me, because that's not good for social distancing and sheltering order, but just think of me. I'm going to be masked up and gloved up and handing students Chromebooks and hopefully making their educational experience a little bit more easy during these very difficult times. So those are just some of the items we have going on at COA, and I'm sure you're going to learn some more from my colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you, President Karras. Can I please go to the Berkeley City College Interim President Stacey Shears?
Hi, everyone. Good evening, trustees. Good evening, Dr. Stanback Stroud. I'm happy to share some information that we have as well on emergency assistance for students. And we've done this in a coordinated way throughout the colleges, so it will sound similar to Dr. Karras's report. So we've got our emergency assistance website up as well for students, and we have $20,000 of student equity and achievement funds for emergency monetary assistance. We have grocery gift cards for students as well, $100 increments, because we usually have a very robust food pantry that students use that we can't run right now, so we're able to give that assistance. In addition, we're partnering with the Berkeley Food Network to also provide grocery bags of food for BCC students on Monday afternoons. They just need a few volunteers for help with that, so we're working on that assistance as well. And we had some existing Chromebooks, so we've been able to check out 86 Chromebooks to students so far, and we just got some more from the district from the new Chromebooks, so that's been exciting. And we've been checking those Chromebooks out at the entrance of the college with tables kind of in front of the doors to make sure there's social distance. And as Dr. Karras said, gloves and mask, and definitely social distancing. So students have been appreciative, and we can't wait until we get our CARES funding, because we're getting close to a point where we won't have a lot more assistance until we get that influx of additional dollars. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Shears. May I please have Laney College, Dr. Tammeil Gilkerson, please.
Thank you, Chancellor. Good evening, trustees and our community members. I'm pleased to give a report on behalf of Laney College. So similar to the other colleges, and my thanks to my colleagues, that was a great chuckle, Tim, tonight. We also have our resources up and going and prepared to do large-scale distribution of our Chromebooks starting tomorrow. We have been, I want to thank our machine technology program and our biology program, who've already been distributing and pivoting aid that they already had in terms of Chromebooks and Surface tablets to students over the last several weeks. A little bit different from the other colleges, I'm happy to announce two major things that are happening at Laney. One is the fact that we will begin food distribution to students tomorrow. We have partnered with the Eat, Learn, Play Foundation, as well as the World Central Kitchen, to be distributing hot lunches to all of our community students. This is happening in partnership with the Curry Foundation. And so about what's happening is that this will become a distribution site for our students. We'll be doing this tomorrow. All of the food is from restaurants that are supported by the World Central Kitchen. They use local restaurants to keep them in business, and then they use local couriers who actually bring the food to the college site for distribution. So I want to thank Neil Bermenko, our food services manager, and our food services team for actually helping pull this off and get it off the ground. And we're looking forward to seeing if we can expand this to serve more in the community as well. In addition, I was invited by the Stepsky Foundation to apply for a grant to support students in these times. We were awarded a grant to provide both Chromebooks and 6 months of internet service to students. And so we are going to have the opportunity to serve 720 students with Chromebooks and 6 months of internet access. And our internet going on after that is $9.95 a month. So I want to thank Comcast, our partner Ken Maxey from Comcast, as well as the Peralta Colleges Foundation for their support. And I have a team of staff, including Arlene Lontock, Katrina Santos, and Diane Chang, who is our Associate Dean of Educational Success, who've helped me with the application and the whole process for students to be able to apply for these things. So similar to the other colleges, we put out information about our other emergency grants, pivoting our hunger-free campus dollars into grocery card distribution, as well as taking funds from our student equity and achievement dollars to give out $500 grants to students as well. So I'm really grateful for the support, not only from the student services team at Laney College, but I want to also acknowledge the district team who's really helped with the background, including Dr. Sari Brown and folks within our finance department and our IT department to make sure that we could all do this together. So it's been a challenge, but also a really wonderful opportunity for our communities to rally together and rise to serve our students. So thank you so much.
Yes, that's me. This is what happens when you go last. I come bearing good news from Merritt College, but I won't belabor the points. We also are making emergency assistance available to students. We are also giving out $100 gift cards. Like Laney College, we are also partnering with Steph Curry and Aisha Curry's nonprofit Eat, Learn, Play. She explained everything that that organization does. As far as the Chromebooks go, we actually started distributing our Chromebooks today. So maybe Merritt College is first with that. Lasted everything else first with that. So we started distributing the Chromebooks. Students can come to the Merritt College website to fill out the form. And then once we verify the pertinent information, we notify students of the date, and they can come to campus and pick up their computers. So we're very excited about the prospect of equipping all of our students with the technology and computers that they need to be successful. I'm going to go off script for 1 second. I know we were all talking about things that we're doing for students, but I want to shout out a particular student who wasn't here earlier this evening to give his report as the ASMC president. And that's Mr. Spencer Staggers Elmore. Just want to note that he is Merritt College's selection for the Peralta Colleges Foundation President's Medallion Award. He serves as the president, as I said. He's majoring in anthropology, and he's carrying a 3.88 GPA. So we made that decision last week. I spoke to him 2 days ago, and he announced, I don't think he cares, wouldn't mind me sharing it. He's also just been admitted to the best college in the world, my alma mater, UC Berkeley. Go Bears. He just got admitted, so Spencer will be attending, Tammeil too. Spencer will be attending Cal in the fall, so I'm very excited and very proud of him, and it shows that we're doing what we're supposed to do in Peralta. So I'm just very proud of his accomplishments, and I'll end there. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson. And Trustee Bonilla, members of the board, that is the end of my report.